areas that we don't want painted. Oh, that's Torx. There's also a piece of silver trim, fake chrome trim in there, which is probably held in with glue. Tomorrow morning I'm going to do all the glue pieces. I don't know if I'm going to bother putting that back in after. We'll see. And that was busted, man. Let's see. There's going to be some kind of weird size. Is it a 6? It's not a 6. Right on the thing. Oh, it is a 10. I just had it hold it right. Oh, God. And of course it drops down. Well, let's see if we can get to it. I have no idea where that bolt went. Maybe, oh, there's the bolt. Maybe just take this whole piece off here and leave the subframe alone. Not sure that'd make it easier or harder. Probably, I'm not sure exactly how all it mounts on. One thing that would make it easier is the fact that this is painted on top and bottom. No matter what. Wash all that off in the morning. Well, just out of curiosity, let's see how hard this is to take off this piece of subframe. Come on. Yeah, I can see where it's got some pops inside there. I think it's way more trouble than it's going to be worth. Just going to have to figure out an interesting way to put this on a stand so it's off the ground so I can get all around it. Well, it looks like I'm done for the night regardless because I don't know where my dad put his heat gun. So we'll get to it tomorrow. Okay, so now we're getting ready to actually paint Taylor's car. We gotta make a paint booth. We live in a desert, dusty area. This keeps the dust down and lets us funnel the extra paint from blowing all over the barn, but out the door. And I'm actually gonna make some containment to try and keep it from getting where it shouldn't be. I've seen guys, you can find guys on YouTube that do this using PVC and plastic. It works. I just happen to have a bunch of this black wall Schedule 40 pipe and cheese burrows. Most people don't have this laying around. From my previous career in theater, you do theater rigging with it, and construction guys use it. fact, most of these cheese bros came from one of my wife's cousins who's a retired electrician with Nevada Power, oddly enough. So let's get to, I've got two helpers here you'll see in and out of the shots. So let's go to laps time.
Okay.
So we got the frame up. I didn't have enough 10 feet pieces to go across. That's why I've got this PVC taped up there. MacGyvered it. Both because I just kind of threw it up there and it's duct tape, so it is MacGyvered. Finish the seal up here, and we're gonna go grab some dinner. After dinner, I've got to rig up 2 fans on the back here, then with the back wall, and then figure out a way to funnel the front out. Being able to pop it up tomorrow morning or later tonight when we start painting, and keep the paint from billowing onto stuff here that my dad doesn't want painted. So see if I can figure that one out. All right, got some headway done on our makeshift paint booth. I was just said I do the back wall, and as part of that, want to force all the air to go out forward and have it filtered because again we're in the desert, a lot of dust. So we got to rig up some air filtration and then do the back wall. So.
Is that another time lapse or how long should
Nope. Shouldn't take that long. Fans, unfortunately, these newer models don't have the handle on top of the old school style I grew up with. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to rig this to hang from a rope on top. But first, more MacGyvering. 2 in 1 bag. Plug it in and verify. I'm pretty sure that the cable side is the back side. Why don't you plug it in, ears in real quick and verify. The drill press behind you. Not behind you. drag the cable over. A bit like Apollo 11 in it too. Oh, Apollo 11, they had Apollo 13. You ever watched the movie? Well, it actually happened that they had two groups that designed the system, one that designed the main craft and one that designed the landing craft. And when everything broke, they had to go to the landing craft to live on and for the week round trip. And they had 3 people and a system designed to filter out the carbon dioxide of 2 people. And they ended up, the filters for the carbon dioxide from the main ship didn't work, were the wrong size for the one in the lander, and they ended up having to create a tube and you duct tape it on there and make it work. So which direction is the wind going? Great. I thought I was so correctly. So the back side, the dry inside, is the side for the power.
We had the technology in the 60s to go to the moon.
How to create it.
Yeah, but like, how will that evolve in the 60s?
How to create it. 95% of the technology used to get to the moon was invented for the moon.
Yeah, but like, will that technically advance in the 60s and have the budget?
Are you asking me if the moon lander was fake? I don't believe it was fake. Because there's so much of today's technology that has its roots in the technology that was created for the moon landing. All right, so lay that down. Other way. Get the duct tape and do what I did. No. See, look at the side of it. Look at the side of the filter. It has an arrow that shows the air draw. So you want that to lay down like that on top of the back of the fan. You duct tape it on there so it's sealed all around the side, so all the air has to go through the filter. Right here. Yeah, yours is over there too. And the rig I'm going to do for holding this up there is going to be as ugly as it gets.
Where are you suspending it from?
The pipework. Now, it's not just a matter of putting tape around the perimeter of the filter. You've actually got to seal the side of the filter to the fan itself so that air is forced to go through the fan, or through the filter into the fan.
Out of duct tape?
Technically.
Like that, or do I need to take it down?
As long as the air can be forced to go through the filter, that's all that matters.
It's just me, but the worst people to watch movies with are people who recite the joke that just was said. What do you
kind of like watching a movie with you?
No. That's not. No. I mean, that's like. Say someone gets hit by a car. Haha! He got hit by a car. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie with you.
I don't do that. When? When? Are you talking about the whole Lord of the Rings experience? That does not count. That was me telling a dumbass 12-year-old to shut up.
That was you having a Karen moment.
Sorry, the greatest movie filmed of all time was watching 4K and some kid did not shut up. both times.
The first time, yes. The second time, you were a poor winner.
Wow, Willard being a poor winner, have you? Not seen that.
After they patch it after, we'll patch it after.
You want to go get a power, like an extension bar?
That'll be good.
Where does he keep yours?
Oh, actually, just unplug the drill press, and then bring that cable box over.
So, do you want to go open that next? We'll do the stuff to break down.
Yeah, now we got to get some plastic. Flip it over here. Seal it up to the plastic here. Seal this whole thing up, and then we'll cut holes in the plastic and tape the fans to the plastic so that it does a forced air draw. But before we do that, actually, we should open up the garage at least a little bit and lay down the ground plastic in here, and then pull in these parts. That's enough.
Battery pack.
Batteries are down on this one.
Are we using the 12-foot plastic?
Since we're going to be using a whole lot less plastic than I planned on, once we get the roller starting out, it should be more than
So how far do you want the plastic to go out?
start from the back and we'll just come forward and we'll thread it out. Try to replace this light.
Over the pipes too?
Yep, just over them. Keep coming, I just want to see how much we have. Yeah, hang on. Can you step on it?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about sealing it 100%, but we do want to tape it enough to keep it somewhat together. I'm trying to decide how much we need to seal it. Please.
Can you swear on national television?
Can you what?
Can you swear on national television?
Depends on what you consider swearing.
Say you're a sports anchor and you drop the F-bomb. What's gonna happen?
You'll lose your job.
Why?
Because most sports are shown during prime time. And prime time on major networks, that kind of looks like that. They have been getting more and more risque during the late night hours.
Yeah.
The sportscast, prime time, and like that.
Isn't that against freedom of speech?
Said on broadcast is under different guidelines. The basic content is open and free. The specific words to use, you have a few regulations not to.
So is that just like a union thing or something?
No, it's the government the FCC regulations.
Oh.
Just like there's swearing like that, you're not allowed to do on radio.
So that means basically if you start a Netflix show or say an Amazon show, you can do basically whatever you want.
Well, yeah, 'cause you're not network. do the same thing for
YouTube?
YouTube has its own guidelines, and they didn't used to stand by for swearing. They're getting looser and looser about that. It also depends. YouTube now has, you have to define if your show's for kids or not, and so the guidelines, they do have different guidelines for the age groups that you broadcast into.
Also, you can get demonetized super quickly.
We're doing anything on YouTube, man.
Huh?
You can demonetize for anything.
I have.
For what?
So the podcast started. I had a friend, and we got bored, and we found a child who was like 6, and he's Asian, eating food, and he thought it was funny, and I made fun of him, and then I got taken down for like child harassment or endangerment.
Really?
Yeah.
You know that.
And so I was like, I'm not gonna report that.
You know, I follow a lot of different political guys, and especially, you know, the election, all that kind of stuff. They're getting pulled down and demonetized left and right for anything that didn't follow some imaginary, unstated guidelines. There's a certain virus going around that if you talk specifically about it, you can get demonetized.
I mean, but it's also like I don't make money off YouTube anyways.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe that's because I gotta get more videos up, more content out, and then, you know, then also the whole getting someone to watch and care thing.
Well, you have to have like a minimum this amount of subscribers and a minimum.
Oh yeah, I'm not even in the neighborhood.
Either. Yeah. I just haven't cared. I haven't had time.
Well, at the beginning of the year was when they changed all the regulations on content geared for kids, and it's really screwed up a lot of content creators. If they wanted to continue to make money on their older stuff, they had to go through and make sure that the older content matched up to the new policies.
I mean, it's also the same thing for, like, say, I find something funny on the internet and I play it, but it's, I think it's like copyright with the actual YouTuber. I can get demonetized that way for showing something fun. It's weird.
Well, anything that's copywritten, there's specific regulations around it.
Yeah, but when it's like on the internet, it's a different story. The same thing for like music too. Music's a little worse.
No, music's always had very specific guidelines. If you've been able to play any music for 20 seconds without copyright violation.
That's getting real short now. I can't do it. It's getting worse.
Pretty much when it comes to YouTube and music, if you haven't paid for rights, just don't do it. It's not worth the hassle. And there's a service that I pay for. I pay $15 a month for it. It gives me a library that's always updating. Have music to be able to add in and add to the videos.
Can you just look up royalty-free music on YouTube and do the same thing?
Yeah, you can, but then you play the same thing as everybody else.
I mean, not wrong. I mean, it's the same thing with Twitch. You can be banned for playing. Like sometimes if you play too many like copyrighted songs, they'll ban you off the entire platform. That's a little bit wrong. I'm gonna just take these.
Yeah, that's the way to do that there. Yeah, that'd be perfect. It should get the job done. License plate holder, and that was the like a single. So I want to scrub that a bit. Of course, that's going to get covered again by the rest, but it's still nice to make it look somewhat nice. And if I was getting real nifty, I'd worry about covering this up. So, I'm going to go dig up the heat gun, the heater faucet, make sure you get in and out, while you empty out the bucket and get some water.